Well, Brendan, there's no more professional way to end a season than a home victory and a clean sheet, is there?
No, it marks a terrific end to the season for us. It's in our last 12 games now we've won 7 of those, drawn 4 and lost 1. So that continues the progress. We'd love the season to keep going because we're really starting to find their form and find their feet. But we've got a bit of work to do over the course of the summer in terms of reinforcing the depth to the group. But the players, I thought, in the end of the season game, their attitude has been brilliant every day since I've been in here, and I think again they showed a great appetite to work well and obviously get the result.
You've got a lot of young players who have matured as the season have gone on, and Coutinho is someone who, only 20, showed plenty of quality today, didn't he?
Yeah, but a brilliant goal. He's been fantastic. I've been surprised, really. I knew he was coming in, and he'd played at big clubs, and he's played a lot of games for a young player at 20 years of age. But he's adapted really well physically. He's adapted well to the Barclays Premier League. But on top of that, his technique has been first class. So it's been a great connection for us between our midfield and front line. And a great goal. And maybe it was unfortunate not to have another one.
How important a message was it that you sent out to your academy players by giving Jordan Ibe a go today?
Well, I think it's one that we've had it all season. I very much have a belief in young players. I don't think you know about young players until you give them a chance. This is a football club that traditionally has been brought up with some top young talents, and for me, as I said, it's very important. We had young Raheem Sterling at the start of the season was a youth team player, and he's ended up playing, over 30 odd games this season, become a full international player. Young Jordan today, you could see as the game was going on, he was actually gaining more confidence, and he's a terrific prospect for us. So, and we've had others. Young Soso has played a lot of games, Andre Wisdom. So the future's bright for us in terms of potential, but there's still a lot of work to do, and obviously to get them regular to be in the team.
One of the big challenges you face is bringing in a centre-half to replace a legendary centre-half. That's not going to be easy, is it? No,
Carragher's a true great. He's someone who, you hear the word gets bandied about, legends and greats quite a lot these days. But this is a guy after 730 plus games. He is a true legend of this football club, and his ambition was always to go out at the top, and he goes out today again immaculate in his performance. And I only just wish for him and his family and for his young son that strike would have went into the top corner, because it was a wonderful technique. He's a player that hasn't, he gets credit for a lot of his defensive qualities and his mental qualities, but he's a top technical player, and as I said, he showed great technique for the strike.
And you've only had a year of him, but what would you say about him having had that year with him?
It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. As I said, this season, I just wish he was with me all the way here in terms of being a player, because he knows exactly the vision and what we're trying to create here. So it's a real shame, because I've loved every minute of working with him. A true gentleman as well, real old school values, very respectful, and he's a fighter every single day of his life. He's on the training field working his socks off. So for me, my only regret is I wish I would have had many more games with him and many more years working with him.
Just one final thought. You got a terrific ovation at the end there. What is it like to be a Liverpool manager at the end of a season during a lap of appreciation like that?
Well, it's ultimately a great privilege. I've still got a lot of work to do here, and there's been real challenges for us this year, and this year's been a big learning for me, because it's not until you come in to a football club that you realise the work that you have to do. But for me, they've been absolutely brilliant. They've supported the team, which is very important, and they've given me great encouragement all my time here. And I want to bring them the success that they deserve, because this club standards is, as I said, it's not matched by many. And for all the frustration we've had this year, we've had a lot of delight, and they've been integral to that. So I really hope every fight that we have is for them, and we'll go away in the summer and really work hard at getting them a group that they can be proud of, and hopefully really, as I give them some exciting times in the future.